So the developers in the latest patch added shooting from vehicles. However, it has limitations. Okay, so first, get an AI into the truck and place my player character. Now I'm ordering the AI to drive somewhere. That's really cool. If the vehicle is open like a truck like this, you can just walk around in it and you won't slide off. You have like pretty cool situations where like get a bunch of friends with automatic weapons and you can do drive-by shootings. Another really cool thing is if the vehicle gets violently if it gets bumped or something, you can actually ragdoll and fall down or even fall off the vehicle. Not sure if I can get the AI to provoke the situation. But it's really cool, especially for early gameplay. When you're driving around the truck, you don't have to sit in the seat. You can actually like walk around in the vehicle, look around. It feels less. It just was more engaging just sitting in the vehicle and driving. Okay, now let's talk about limitations. Now you cannot, for example, get into an Mi-8, climb into it, and then walk around in a vehicle like in a truck. That's not possible. And if you're sitting inside, you can just sit. You can't use your weapons. And unfortunately, it's the same for the Huey. So if you get in the passenger seat, there's no new animations for using your weapon. You can just sit there. Now, what I think happened is that the developers, I'm not sure how far they're going to take this feature. I can only speculate on what's currently in the game. What I think they did is they found a solution that was relatively easy to implement, where the player doesn't slide off the vehicle if he's in the vehicle. And I think that's a pretty good gameplay feature. And I think it was relatively easy for them to do. That's why it suddenly appeared out of nowhere. But to get shooting from vehicles like in Arma 3, where you can basically use your weapon from any seated position, I think that requires more animation work. And I'm not sure if they're going to do it, because Bohemia, if normally they don't tell you anything and then suddenly the feature appears. Or it doesn't appear at all. So I guess we just have to wait. Now, well, that part is a bit disappointing. What's really cool, they actually, on another point, they kept it realistic, where they could have made it goofy, but they didn't. Let me show you. Okay, let's get a Buchanka. Now, if you want to use it on a Jeep, it usually works. Okay, let's say if you go, for example, if you use it on open Jeep like that, everything works. Let's take a vehicle that's closed and see what happens. Let's take a Buchanka. Position my player behind it. Get a driver inside. Let's tell the driver to drive somewhere. Now see what happens. See, I'm sliding off. And that's what should happen, because in real life, you wouldn't be able to realistically stay on the vehicle roof of the Buchanka because there's nothing to hold on to. So I think it's realistic that you slide off on the Buchanka. Because if they would allow it to stand on the Buchanka, you would get this really unrealistic thing where like vehicles are just these platform everybody can be on no matter what.